Alright, yo, PG Bloggers, we're here with Chilla Jones,
Yes,
Double
sir.
Impact.
You already know.
What's going on, my brother?
I'm coolin', man. How y'all doing?
I'm good, I'm good. What's your thoughts on your 2-on-2 battle, my brother?
I thought the battle was fire, man. I'm not gonna lie. Brizz and Top exceeded my expectations in the building, man. I definitely think they got it in the building. I feel like on camera it's gonna be a slight shift. I liked our second and thirds better just off the creativity. But their performance was very clean. So if you got Brizz and Top winning off of performance, I ain't mad at you. But you're gonna watch the battle and bar for bar, it's not that close.
Okay.
But you know, I like the second and third. Their first is undeniable. Their first rocked the house down. Their first was wild. Their first 12 bars. They probably won the first round off their first 12 bars. And me and Magic first round was not light by any means. But Brizz and Top was spectacular, man. I couldn't be happier with how the battle turned out.
What was it like working with Magic? What was it feel like?
You know, it was a lot of phone calls. It was a lot of Skype sessions. There was a lot of Facebook voice messages. You know, so we didn't get a chance to really perform together or rehearse together till last night. You know what I'm saying? So
that's tough.
With everything in mind, the way we put it together, the ideas we came up with, the creativity of our angles and our approaches, I'm very proud of how we did. You know what I'm saying? Had we lived in the same city, I think chemistry and performance-wise live, it would have helped. I still like how we're gonna look on camera, but as far as how it looked live, I feel like how we had a chance to rehearse more together.
Would you do it again with the Magic? Or?
Yeah, for sure. But
you have somebody else in mind?
only in a scenario where we can find time to, you know what I'm saying, to do it. But I enjoy working with Magic because we respect each other's craft so much that putting the material together was very easy. It was very easy. And it was a lot of his input on my shit, a lot of my input on his shit. It was a lot of us bouncing ideas off the wall. You know, I would also work with Danger. And I think a lot of people style-wise think that's a better mesh than Magic. So I would work with Danger. I would also work with. I want to work with 40. I want to do. I don't like intergender battles, but I would do an intergender 2-on-2 with Rex and Shayna or John and Jazz or however it comes about. I think that would be fire. But I would definitely work with Magic again, man. I love working with Magic, man.
Who came up with the idea with the hat switching?
I came up with the idea of switching styles, and we had we couldn't really decide how we were gonna signify to the crowd that we were, you know what I'm saying? Like, we thought about maybe like wearing shirts under our hoodies and taking it off and just saying C Magic and Village on, you know what I'm saying? Like we thought about a lot of different possibilities, but we came to the conclusion that because Boston Fitted is kind of my signature and the Scully is kind of his signature, that would be the easiest way for us to switch identities without taking too much time out of the rounds. We only had 2-minute rounds, and you know, execute the plan we had for the second round.
Okay. Did you catch any of the other battles?
I caught most of them.
Okay.
A majority of most of them. The first battle, I had Quest and Marv. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They went off.
The first round is debatable. The last two to me are not. I had Quest and Marv clearly winning that battle 2-1, perhaps a 3-0, but I really liked. I think Chesterstein's performance in the first round with the chopper
fusion,
crazy, super crazy. For them to have the first round of the night on this card and to do that was huge. It's huge. But I got Quest and Marv clearly on that.
Did you catch any of the Guntitles NWX?
I did.
The part of it?
I didn't see the part where, you know, the altercation, the second altercation occurred and it got shut down. I thought Guntitles won the first round pretty clear in the building.
Crazy.
I thought their second round was crazy, and they were kind of, from what I saw, they were on their way to winning the second round before the second altercation. But I was very surprised and impressed with their chemistry. Their chemistry was crazy. You can
totally prepared.
Obviously tell that they worked together. They were in the same room putting the material together, and they had a chance to rehearse their shit for a long time. The way the chemistry came out.
Right. So what's your opinion on the drama, the beef?
I kind of felt like that was gonna happen. I feel like And this is just, you know, hindsight is always 20/20, so don't kill me. But I feel like that battle should have been last, especially because I think for most people that was the main event. So that battle should have been last. If the night was going to end, it should have ended on that note, because I feel like the crowd lost some energy going into Clips and John and T and Saga, and I think it made it tougher, especially for T and Saga, to get a lot of reactions on the shit that they were saying. Clips is gonna get reaction no matter what happens. You can kill somebody in the middle of the general admission section, and Clips is gonna freestyle about it, and the building is gonna fall backwards.
Right.
That's Clips. It's a special individual. But I feel like it was really difficult for Saga and T to win the crowd over with the lack of energy that was in the building, especially since a lot of people left after the Guntitles NWX battle ended.
Right.